TV soap news and spoilers say that in the sultry, sun-drenched streets of the fictional town of Fairview, where secrets simmer beneath the surface of every manicured lawn and whispered conversations echo through opulent mansions, the drama of Beyond the Gates has reached a fever pitch. At the heart of this intoxicating soap opera lies Haley Monroe, a woman whose beauty is matched only by her cunning, and whose heart burns with a desperate need to reclaim the attention of Bill Carver, the man she once thought was hers forever. But as viewers know, love in Fairview is never simple, and Haley's latest scheme, a seductive plot to ignite jealousy in Bill's heart, may lead her down a path of ruin rather than redemption. Will her plan succeed, or will it backfire spectacularly, leaving her cast out of Bill's life and home? Let's unravel this tangled tale of passion, betrayal, and ambition, as we dive deep into the drama unfolding in Beyond the Gates. A spark of jealousy ignites. Haley Monroe has always been a force to be reckoned with. Her cascading auburn hair, piercing green eyes, and a wardrobe that could make a runway model envious have made her a standout in Fairview's elite circles. But beneath her polished exterior lies a woman wrestling with insecurity, a vulnerability exposed when she witnessed a moment that shook her to her core. Bill Carver, the man she loves, standing far too close to Danny Harper, Fairview's newest femme fatale. The incident occurred in the aftermath of Chelsea Monroe's explosive revelation, a scandal involving a hidden affair that rocked the town and left Haley reeling. Chelsea, Haley's conniving sister, had dropped a bombshell about her own entanglement with a prominent figure in Fairview, and the fallout had everyone on edge. It was in this chaotic aftermath that Haley caught Bill and Danny sharing a lingering glance, their shoulders brushing as they stood on the balcony of the Carver mansion during a starlit gala. The sight was a dagger to Haley's heart. Bill, with his chiseled jaw and commanding presence, had been the center of her world since they first locked eyes at a charity auction 3 years ago. Their romance had been a whirlwind of passion, filled with stolen kisses in the rose garden and late-night confessions under the glow of chandeliers. But lately, Bill's attention had drifted, his eyes lingering on Danny, whose sultry confidence and mysterious past made her a magnet for intrigue. Danny, with her raven-black hair and a smile that could disarm even the most guarded heart, had arrived in Fairview 6 months ago, and her presence had shifted the town's social dynamics like a fault line. Haley knew she had to act, and fast, if she wanted to keep Bill from slipping through her fingers. The plan, a dangerous game of seduction. This week, as the town buzzes with preparations for Bill and Tomas Carver's joint birthday celebration, a lavish affair set to take place at the Carver estate. Haley unveils a plan so audacious it could either win Bill back or destroy everything she's built. Tomas, Bill's younger brother, is the perfect pawn in her scheme. Handsome, charming, and perpetually single, Tomas has always had a soft spot for Haley, his playful flirtations a source of amusement during family gatherings. But Haley sees an opportunity to turn those flirtations into something more. A calculated seduction designed to make Bill jealous and force him to confront his feelings for her. The plan is intricate, woven with the precision of a spider spinning its web. Haley begins by orchestrating a series of chance encounters with Tomas, each one carefully staged to catch Bill's eye. At the annual Fairview Art Festival, she laughs a little too loudly at Tomas's jokes, her hand lingering on his arm as Bill watches from across the crowded plaza. During a charity polo match, she wears a crimson dress that clings to her curves, her gaze locked on Tomas as she cheers him on, knowing Bill is in the stands, his jaw tightening with every glance. She even arranges for a private moment at the Carver estate, where she and Tomas share a glass of champagne on the veranda, their heads bent close as if sharing a secret, fully aware that Bill is just inside, his silhouette visible through the French doors. Haley's strategy hinges on Bill's pride. She knows he's a man who thrives on control, a titan of industry who built the Carver empire from the ground up. The thought of another man, especially his own brother, encroaching on what he considers his territory should, in theory, awaken a primal need to reclaim her. But there's a flaw in her plan, one she refuses to acknowledge. Bill's heart may already belong to Danny. Since Chelsea's scandal broke, Bill has been distracted, his thoughts consumed by Danny's enigmatic allure. He's been seen leaving her apartment late at night, their hushed conversations fueling rumors that ripple through Fairview's gossip circles. If Bill is truly smitten with Danny, Haley's plan could backfire, pushing him further away and giving him the excuse he needs to sever ties with her entirely. The stakes: a house divided. The Carver mansion, a sprawling estate of marble floors and crystal chandeliers, has been Haley's home for the past 2 years. She moved in after Bill proposed, a moment that felt like a fairy tale come true. But the engagement ring on her finger has started to feel like a shackle, a reminder of a promise that Bill seems less and less inclined to keep. If her plan fails, the consequences could be catastrophic. Bill, known for his ruthless decisiveness, might see her flirtation with Tomas as a betrayal, a violation of the trust that binds them. In a town like Fairview, where reputation is everything, being cast out of the Carver mansion would be more than a personal loss, it would be a social death sentence. Haley's fear of losing her place in Bill's life is compounded by the dynamics of the Carver family. Tomas, while charming, is no saint. His loyalty to Bill runs deep, and if he senses that Haley is using him, he could turn against her, exposing her scheme to the entire family. Then there's Margaret Carver, Bill and Tomas's formidable mother, whose sharp tongue and sharper instincts make her a force to be reckoned with. Margaret has never fully approved of Haley, viewing her as a gold digger who latched onto Bill for his wealth and status. If Margaret catches wind of Haley's plan, she'll waste no time pushing Bill to kick her out, ensuring Haley's fall from grace is swift and public. The birthday bash, a powder keg of emotions. The stage is set for the climactic showdown at Bill and Tomas's birthday celebration, a black tie affair that promises to be the social event of the season. The Carver estate is transformed into a wonderland of twinkling lights, cascading floral arrangements, and a live orchestra playing beneath a canopy of stars. Fairview's elite arrive in droves, their designer gowns and tailored tuxedos a testament to the town's obsession with appearances. But beneath the glittering surface, tensions simmer, ready to erupt. Haley arrives in a gown that steals the breath from the room, a shimmering emerald number that hugs her figure and catches the light with every step. She's determined to make this night the pinnacle of her plan, the moment when Bill's jealousy boils over and he reclaims her as his own. She dances with Tomas, their bodies close, her laughter ringing out as she spins across the dance floor. She catches Bill's eye, noting the way his fingers tighten around his champagne flute, his gaze darkening as he watches her with his brother. For a moment, it seems her plan is working. But then Danny enters, a vision in sapphire blue, her presence commanding the attention of everyone in the room. Bill's eyes shift to her, and Haley feels the ground slip beneath her feet. Danny moves with a confidence that Haley can't match, her every gesture drawing Bill closer. They share a dance, their bodies swaying in perfect rhythm, and Haley's heart sinks as she realizes the truth. Bill's attention isn't on her or Tomas, it's on Danny, and it's been on her all along. The fallout, a plan unravels. As the night progresses, Haley's desperation grows. She pulls Tomas aside, her voice low and urgent, begging him to escalate their charade. She suggests they slip away to the garden, knowing Bill will follow. Tomas, caught up in the heat of the moment and perhaps a little too enamored with Haley's charms, agrees. They steal away to the rose garden, where moonlight bathes the blooms in silver. Haley presses herself close to Tomas, her lips brushing his ear as she whispers something provocative, her eyes darting to the shadows where she knows Bill is watching. But the plan goes horribly wrong. Bill storms into the garden, his face a mask of fury. Instead of jealousy, Haley sees disgust in his eyes. He accuses her of manipulating his brother, of playing games with his family's honor. Tomas, realizing he's been used, turns cold, his earlier warmth replaced by betrayal. Margaret, who has followed Bill, seizes the moment to unleash a tirade, calling Haley a schemer who never deserved to set foot in their home. The guests, drawn by the commotion, gather at the garden's edge, their whispers a chorus of judgment. Bill's voice is ice as he delivers the final blow. "Pack your things, Haley. You're done here." The words echo through the night, each one a nail in the coffin of her dreams. Haley stands frozen, her emerald gown now a cruel irony, a symbol of the life she's about to lose. As she turns to leave, her eyes meet Danny's, and she sees a flicker of triumph in the other woman's gaze. The realization hits her like a tidal wave. Danny knew about her plan all along and played her own game, positioning herself as the innocent party while Haley fell into her own trap. Will Haley's plan fail? The question lingers like smoke in the air. Will Haley's plan fail, and will Bill truly kick her out of the house? The signs point to a resounding yes. Haley underestimated Bill's feelings for Danny, mistaking his distraction for indifference. Her attempt to manipulate his emotions through jealousy only exposed her desperation, alienating both Bill and Tomas and giving Margaret the ammunition she needed to push her out. In Fairview, where alliances shift like sand, Haley's gamble was a fatal misstep. Bill's decision to end their relationship feels inevitable, a consequence of her overreaching ambition and failure to read the room. But this is beyond the gates, where no story is ever truly finished. Haley, though defeated, is not one to slink away quietly. As she packs her bags, her mind is already spinning new schemes, new ways to reclaim her place in Fairview's elite. Perhaps she'll target Danny next, uncovering secrets from her mysterious past to turn the tables. Or maybe she'll find an unlikely ally in Tomas, whose wounded pride could make him a willing partner in revenge. Whatever her next move, one thing is certain: Haley Monroe is down, but she's not out. A town on edge. As the curtains close on this chapter of Beyond the Gates, Fairview remains a town on edge, its residents caught in a web of their own making. Haley's fall is the talk of the town, her humiliation a cautionary tale for those who dare to play with fire. But in a place where secrets are currency and loyalty is fleeting, today's loser could be tomorrow's victor. Will Haley rise from the ashes, or will Danny solidify her hold on Bill's heart? And what of Chelsea, whose scandal set this chain of events in motion? The answers lie in the next episode, where the drama of Beyond the Gates promises to burn even brighter. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV soap news and spoilers for more updates on Beyond the Gates.